Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's weekly musings is The Transformation Game. I'm doing a series of weekly musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. However, I find this information being very timely and evergreen. So when I get to the end, I will summarize the topic based on all that's going on in the world today. Also, I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. The Transformation Game. I used to facilitate the Transformation Game as a workshop. I was trained by the woman who invented the game 28 years ago. It was good to reconnect with the Deva of transformation, the angels, and the qualities of the game. Life itself is a game of transformation, which we all take too seriously at times. When you are too serious about life, you can become rigid, unbending, and limited in your thinking. You miss inspiration, opportunity, and different possibilities available to you. A tool I use to navigate is to ask if it's limiting or opening, judgmental or neutral, or amused. Is it fearful or enthusiastic? Is it resentful or forgiving? Anything contracted is a body personality level of distortion. It's the bottom of the fish tank thinking. It's fighting with the scenery, to mix metaphors. Anything expansive is from consciousness. It's outside the hologram. It's from your highest essence. Life is an interactive game, although you have your own playing path. You have your path, others have their paths, and yet there's an opportunity to share blessings, to help each other out, to co-create miracles. If you try to play the game by yourself, unreceptive to help, you won't get very far. Playing by yourself is like living in a house with no mirrors. If you get depressed or in too much pain, you lose your awareness and you can't move forward. You can benefit from others' experiences and wisdom as much or even more than they can benefit from yours. Yes, ultimately, we are all one. We are all consciousness. This reality is an illusion, but when you're in this reality, other people are real. Their vibration is different. You can track their energy and emotions from 6,000 miles away. On the physical level, they have different personalities, reactions, and motives. When you can trust in your inner being, in your own consciousness, you can allow others to move forward. You'll gain insights you'd never normally uncover. You are bigger than your setbacks. Life deals low blows, but as consciousness, you are greater than any obstacle you may encounter. You can deal with the pain of setbacks by using your awareness. Awareness shines light and makes the darkness disappear. Be open to your intuition and act on it. Life may give you intuitive hits whether to go forward or not, and the universe will definitely give you feedback if you're open to it. Be flexible, make room for miracles. Be willing to shift gears and even reverse if necessary. Whatever phase of life you move through, allow for completion. Reflect on your learning, release what's no longer useful. Give thanks and go forward. And know you are not alone. Unseen help is at your fingertips or on the edge of your mind. Miracles are available when you least expect it. Be open and receptive, and you'll be amazed at what transforms. This week, play life as a game of transformation. Everyone around you are equal players, whether they acknowledge it or not. Approach everything as a potential insight or setback. Use greater awareness to navigate. Connect and communicate to the Deva angel of transformation every day. You'll be amazed at what changes in 1 week. And if you do this, please leave me a comment below. I love to read your comments. So this is really helpful. My husband and I actually play the transformation game every New Year's. We set an intention and we make notes, and then it's really interesting to come up to the next New Year's and see our piles of notes from the previous years. And it's also fun to play with him because sometimes he's so much more effortless and moves so much faster through the game than I do. Because I was trained as a facilitator, I constantly have to fight with myself because I know shortcuts, and that's not really playing the game. It only helps when you come to the game with an open mind, with a beginner's mind, go with the flow. And the thing I find after playing the board game is that you have this kind of feeling that goes on for 3 days or more after you've done it, because you have initiated such amazing internal transformation. You're having this kind of ripple effect out into the world. What I'm also thinking about is viewing our everyday life as a game of transformation. I'd had the revelation earlier this week that life is not just a road trip, it's an obstacle course. But if I think of it as a game of transformation, then it allows for those obstacles to just disintegrate or roll away. And viewing life as a game of transformation lifts you up to a more conscious way of navigating and makes it so much easier to get through the day and move through time and space and interact with others and in this world that is going through some really huge transformations itself. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media. And please click the thumbs up button, the heart button, please like or subscribe, because all of those things tell the algorithm to get this out far and wide and in front of someone who really needs to see this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the Skybox technique. It'll give you a drone's eye perspective of what's going on in your life and in the world today. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, click on the link below to my self-study course where you can learn energy techniques for transforming your own life. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. And there you can learn about my coaching special, my one-on-one sessions, and also my books. So go to joan-newcomb.com and I'll see you next week in another Weekly Musings.